Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, another Cori-Steel deck. Yeah, that's right, we're playing another Cori-Steel deck because it is just that good. There's 14 different versions of Cori-Steel decks out there probably at this point, but this is the deck that I want to try today because, well, if we're playing all that instants and sorcery spells into the graveyard, maybe we can just cast a Tolarian Terror for 1 mana. That's one side of it. But the other side of it is, well, we're going to run out of cards very quickly if we keep casting 1 mana, 2 mana spells. So we're going to have an empty hand. If we do have an empty hand, we can cast the Stoke Genius side of Hearth Elemental and discard the rest of our hand, which probably is nothing, and draw 2 cards. But then we also can cast the 4/5 mana Hearth Elemental side for just 1 mana because there's that many instant or sorcery cards in our graveyard. So yeah, this is, I don't know how to say it. Crazy good, crazy strong, very fun looking deck for people who appreciates red, I guess. Like I said last time, WotC has a hard on for red, so all the good cards are red right now. And the idea is that if we're just gonna cast a bunch of spells and then hit our opponent with Cori-Steel, this is the deck to do it. So here is the deck list. Turn 1, we want to have Stormchaser's Talon. That's it. We just want to have Stormchaser's Talon. Turn 1, nothing else. Don't cast these other 1-drops unless you have to, unless you have a bad hand. But yeah, you want to do the Stormchaser's Talon. Turn 2, you probably want to cast a Cori-Steel Cutter. You don't want to cast any of these other spells because you want to have Cori-Steel Cutter to trigger on your turn 3. Of course, you have 2 Cori-Steel Cutters. Turn 2 Cori, turn 3 Cori with a 1-drop. Your opponent's already dead, right? Don't even look at their life. They're gone. They're out of the planet now. But otherwise, you know, turn 2 Cori-Steel. If you're mana screwed, you have 2 lands. Turn 3, you can just cast 2 1-mana spells. You can probably still get there. So that's the idea of the turn 1, turn 2. Now what's turn 3? Turn 3, we have 4 Opt for card draw, 4 Sleight of Hand for card draw, 4 Unending Whisper for also card draw. So there's 12 1-mana card draw cards, which I think you can draw as the cards and do the things that you want to do. But we also have 4 Burst Lightning, which deals 2 damage, triggers Prowess, kills potentially our opponent's blocker, and then if that's a second spell you play, triggers the Cori-Steel Cutter and kill your opponent like that. I also added in a tech card. A lot of people run 4 Stock Up, or maybe 2 or 4 Hearth MMO, 4 Tolarian Terror. I didn't do that. I ran 2 Crash Throughs because we got big creatures. And the thing about big creatures, they get chumped a lot. So I think Crash Through will be a pretty good card because it gives them trample, and it just cycles itself. You draw a card, right? If you have nothing else to do, Crash Through, you can still draw a card and be one of the casts on the Cori-Steel Cutter. So, you know, it's not that bad of a card, and I feel like this can hit a lot of opponents. So, that is our 1-drops. 2-drops, we got 2 Abrades. If our opponents got Cori-Steel Cutters, we got the Mirror Match kill spells. So that's something. And then we also have another 2-drop in for Discounting Big Enough. Now, when you're playing Discounting Big Enough, you got to be very careful with how you play it, because in this deck, you can only target Stormchaser's Talons, which isn't that great. You can target these things, but chances are you're not targeting these things in the early game since you're not casting them yet. So this town is not as good of a card as it would seem in almost any other deck that runs it. But there is a way that you can use this town to target your Cori-Steel Cutter if this town is the second spell you play this turn. And the trick is that if this is the second spell you play this turn, well, it will trigger Cori-Steel Cutter, and you will get that monk, but that monk won't get haste. It would just be a regular monk. So if you are strapped for creatures, there's something you can do about that. Or if you're casting, let's say, a Opt on your opponent's turn when you have 3 mana, the second spell you play could be this town, bouncing Cori-Steel. You get a monk on your opponent's turn, so that it doesn't matter if it has haste or not. And on your turn, you can cast the Cori-Steel again, follow that up with another 1-drop, and you get that extra monk for the attack. That's the idea. Turn 3, we got to Stock Up. That's the other thing that you need to have in the deck to make sure that you can fill out your card draws whenever you need to. Now, the other card draws we can have, 2 mana, Hearth Elemental. There's 3 of this. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards in the Stoke Genius part. And then we have the Tolarian Terror, which traditionally will cost 1 if you throw all these 1-drops in your graveyard, but sometimes cost 2 or 3. You don't want to cast Tolarian Terror for 4 mana, right? So try to cast Tolarian Terror when it's 3 mana or less. That's the way I kind of feel about this card. And then land base, 20 lands total. We're aggro deck, so 20 lands, 5 islands. 5 islands, 3 mountains, and then 4 Riverpyre Verge, 4 Shivan Reef, and 4 Spirebluff Canal. We have more island than mountain because Verge starts off on the mountain side. So that's the whole idea of this Hearth Terror deck. I think it'll be very strong. I don't know if it's better than the Slick Shot version, but I guess we're going to find out. Let's go into the games. Alright, our opponent is NC born, 1218. What is NC? New Cori-Steel? Alright, we got a Stormchaser's Talon. I'm gonna keep this hand. Pretty good start. We'll say hi. I mean, we're gonna peter out pretty quickly. Really, all it's gonna depend on if they're white. And if they're white, they're whites. Okay, are they gonna have the temp locks? I think we just do this now. Oh, okay, so another Omniscience deck. You know, if there's that many Omniscience today, I'm just gonna go switch to a Graveyard Hate deck. I love my Graveyard Hate. Wow. That's aggressive. Takes my Stormchaser's Talon, which is not doing anything to him. Okay, we're about to draw like 500 lands. Yep. This would crash through. I don't know if I need Trample for any reason. And Cori-Steel kind of does already give Trample, right? Let's see what I can draw. I would like to draw cards. Okay. Then we'll play a land. And we'll try to pump our Otter. That's a good card. We might get temporary lockdown. Oh, come on. Look at the hits. Look at the hits. I guess we just die anyways. Split up. Okay, not a temp block, but I think we still die. To be all honest, I think we still die. Yes. Yes. Oh, another land. Yeah, put 20 lands in your deck. You're gonna draw like 7 of them. I guess you can try to target like a Pharos. If he targets Get Lost, I don't think he's gonna cast it. He cast the Get Lost? Insane. So he does not have a Boilos in his hand. Good to know. Also can temp lock me. Another Founding. I mean, we just kind of go for lethal, right? Let's do the opt. Okay, I don't want to draw another one of those, since it will discard my hand. Ooh, a Terror. Well, no, I guess I don't want to hardcast a Terror. It would be terrible. Because I want to trigger the Prowess. If I can trigger the Prowess just once. Oh, no, just GG anyways. Goodbye. Alright, our opponent's Porch Rat. You sure you want to call yourself that? We go first. Stormchaser's Talent. Pretty good start. Don't play the Verge. Alright, what are they gonna play? A tap land. Well, shouldn't have done that. Give me an opening. Do my thing. Not that they're good things, but hey, you know, I would like to deal 3 damage to your face. Then I can cutter into Scry. Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, I get a good hand, and I don't even get to play the game. That's perfect. Alright, our opponent is Tino Bino. Tino Bino goes first. Hello. They're already gaining life. We're already behind. I mean, luckily it didn't bat us. But here's a Cori-Steel. They got a 2-mana something. What can it be? They can't play a Get Lost, right? Oh, it's just Cease and Desist. Okay. I'm not touching my graveyard. Okay. So he wants to exile a card as mana value 1 or less. Honestly, like... Okay, he did not do it. But I was gonna say, if I don't hit a land, this is gonna be pretty sad. Had to give up a whole freaking card for this. So let's put the Whisper out, I think. Hop does have more selection. But I don't need the selection this turn. Oh, also Dossie's Bug. Nice Dossie's Bug. How is he at 22? What the hell? Is it the 2 Barons? Okay, what am I doing this turn? Stock up into hopefully a land, right? If he's got a kill spell, he can swing it now. Okay, cut down? No, not anymore. Okay, so I did not draw a land, but I did draw a Stormchaser's Talon. Do I want that? Do I just want some Whispers? Are Burst Lightning even good? That's pretty sad. Our hand is pretty middling. Anoint, okay. Vendetta. What are they gonna Vendetta us? There's already one on the board. So he's gonna exile the rest from our graveyard, I mean from our deck. But the one on the board is the one I care about, right? Like, not drawing it does make me sad, but it's not the end of the world. Because I already have one. And all I need to do is make sure that this one hits him hard. Yeah. Did I play a land yet? I did not play a land this turn. But I don't think I can Stormchaser's Talon, because then I won't be able to play anything else. So I'll opt. Yes, please. Alright, now I can play the Stormchaser's Talon. Of course he's gonna have Sunfalls and stuff, but no, this is what we gotta do. I do have a Crash Through, so that will give us haste if we need it. Jeff Bezos. Out and about. I don't have a Crash Through here, but I might be able to get there. Should I try this first on Opt? Yeah, I think so. Let's opt for a card first. Okay, that's not a card I want. Then I drew a land, which is also not a card I want. I don't want to discount anything that he has. Oh, I probably don't want to discount anything that he has. Let's see what he wants to do here. Just regular blocks. Can I get there though? I mean, that doesn't really get us there. Yeah, why not? We'll trade. I have exactly enough mana for this town and Burst Lightning on his turn, which will give me a stuff, right? So that's kind of the idea that I want to do this turn. If he has like a board wipe, I probably need this town to do its thing. Can't give him time. Ketramos. Menace, lifelink, and all that other stuff. Would he want to do something against my board? He wants to do the exile. Soul Partition. Alright. First, you don't get that card draw that you wanted so badly. And secondly, I think we Burst Lightning him. Cori-Steel Cutter into a Stormchaser's Talent. It's a lot of damage. Unfortunately though, I can't hold up a counter spell because of it. Alright, I could play this. I can play this, but no, I can play this, which will mitigate 5 damage. I'll draw a card, it's not worth it. Bring him down to 5. It's not going to be easy to hit that last 5, but it's something that we're trying to do. Deadly cover up our board. Okay. What is he going to hit here, though? We still have a crash through. What does he hit? Burst Lightning? You coward. There's that crash through. No haste, just trample. Alright, I could bring back nothing. Well, that's fun. Guess we'll discount the Stormchaser's Talon, then play the Stormchaser's Talon. Do I do that? You can level it up. He knows I have a discount, right? So what can I get here? I just need to draw one card that costs 1, and I can get there. Yes! Look at that card. Such a good card. I Sleight of Hand 2 cards. They're both lands. That's fine, he's at 1. I mean, never mind, he's not at 1 no more. Ketramos. Does he have 7? He does have 7. Alright, so that means we level this up. Do I want Crash through? Or do I want this town? I probably want this town. Oh, that's 4 creatures. 3 blockers. I don't think he can survive this. GG. I mean, it was middling. The draws were middling, but we got there. Oh wait, no, he's at 5. I knew that. I totally knew that. I was not. It was not surprising to me in any way whatsoever. Okay. Sorry. I didn't BM him, alright? I thought he was at 1. I forgot the Beza effect. I don't know if Crash Through would have been better. Because he gains the 4 life. Also, I won't be able to get the chain going. This just gives me an auto every turn and activated Cori-Steel every turn. Oh. This is just attacking and wiping the board, huh? You know what? If you're gonna wipe the board, you wipe the board. Second Beza. Gonna do the thing again, but I got more creatures on board now. I think I have more creatures on board now. You remember this? You gotta look familiar, right? I mean, there's no way I can draw a land and a playable spell. Okay, GG. I guess he didn't want to go through this. Can he block it? Let's do the math here. Okay, nice rank up after ranking down. Let's see, he blocks, this can't attack, so he blocks the 4-5, the 4-4, and the 3. Well, he can't, he blocked the 3-3 here and blocks it like that. Then he takes 8. Yeah, that's lethal. GG. Alright, our opponent is Mickey Pancakes. Hello, Mickey. You bring us some pancakes? We go first. Yeah, okay. Wrong land. That's fine. It's not fine, but I'm gonna pretend like it is and not cry about it. I guess it didn't matter if our opponent's just gonna rope us. Dude. Okay, we're having a fun game. I guess this is just... whatevers. Didn't matter at all. What a trash opponent, honestly. We're just gonna sit there, watch them rope out a whole turn. Not gonna rope out their next turn. They're just gonna quit. I don't think this matters. I mean, you gotta... Okay, Watsy, I know you're bad at everything, but can you at least, like, give us an option to report people like this? I understand it sometimes could be a DC issue, but if it is a DC issue, like, that's your issue. Right? It's Watsy's issue. So anyways, I start blasting. I think I played the Talent first? Or do I play the Whisper first? No, I probably played the Whisper first. I don't need the Talent to do anything right now. Okay, I got an Abrade, so that also doesn't do anything. They're gonna play a creature? They're not gonna play a creature. Well, if they're not gonna play a creature, I just draw another card. That does activate another spell. So the Cori-Steel Cutter comes live here. And I'll draw a card. I got it this town. And then we'll go in for like buttload of damage. I mean, we're probably gonna get hit by a temporary lockdown here. Yep. We didn't see that coming. Play fire bricks. Plays a tap land. I'm just gonna bounce that one. I don't think I can bounce the land. So yeah. Yeah, I don't care about the bricks. I just gave him more life. I get 2 otters. Let's op. That's a card I want. And I think it crashed through here. Hearth. Okay, do I want? No. Don't want to play the Hearth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You gonna temporary lockdown me again? Bring it on, little boy. Bounce our storm and bounce your lockdown. It's got 2 mana, I can't do anything with it. Yeah, I played the land wrong in the beginning, otherwise we would have already had lethal. I don't think there's a protection spell for enchantments. It's got 2 mana, which means that, you know, at best you can kill one thing. In white. White-red. Maybe there's a lightning helix. Nope, just a GG. Goodbye. Alright, our opponent is the Ghost Stalker. Now, he's been stalking some ghosts here, and I'm not for it at all. What is this hand? Okay, we got red, red, so... Okay, only burst lightning. That's pretty sad. And they... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, they're gonna bring back omniscience pretty quickly here. Okay. Palage. So they want a 0/3. Alright, that means we can Cori-Steel. It's just fine. It's not great, but it's just fine. Temporary lockdown. Good. Good for them. Very bad for us, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Get in there, you. Alright, he's letting this happen, so think we Whisper first. See what we potentially can draw. Oh, it's a good card. I probably would rather have this. I mean, it's probably gonna FR us and win anyway, so I don't know if this matters too much. Alright, everybody get in there. Gonna FR one of them, yeah. No omniscience yet, so he's gonna get it. That kind of means I even maybe have one turn, if not, it's already over. Who knows? But yeah, omniscience deck is like that. It's not very interactive, but it's also very interactive. Maybe he's just got another lockdown? Then I'd be screwed. No, Charter Communications. He's gonna drop the omniscience. Drops the abuelos. Wow, okay. Confounding Riddle. Tapping himself out. He does have the omniscience. Okay, since he has the omniscience, I don't think we can get there anymore. Let's do the Sleight. Of course, we take that action. We take that action. I think I want the Stormchaser's talent. Believe it or not. I could play this, but that doesn't trigger this. It triggers the Whisper? No, it doesn't trigger the Whisper. I'll play a land. Not quite, right? Not quite. And this just doesn't do it. Yeah, this is an opponent go first game. If I went first, we could have won, but since opponent went first, guess they're just gonna bring back the abuelos and GG. There you go. Alright, our opponent is Yamamoto 54321. You're good at numbers. Opponent goes first. Well, we got through all the ropes where we get to go first. Now, we're going to have to fight through the opponent goes first where we have a pretty middling hand. 2 stock up is good, but you know what? I'll keep it. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? Let's Sleight. But yeah, if it's just another Omniscience deck, okay. It's Pseudo Mirror where our opponent has better cards than us. You know, cast 2 spells, or I gotta burst lightning something. Oh, they just stock. Okay. Stock up's real good for them. Because we're on an opponent goes first game, so this is going to be difficult. How do we fight through this? I didn't get an Abrade or anything. That would have been really helpful. So I think I could discount a Cori-Steel, right? And then I can play the Stormchaser out again. But they probably have 2 spells that they want to play. So I have to... No, they're going to get it anyway, so I think we do this. At least we'll get the temple on board. Yeah, because they Cori-Steel and they play something else. And then we will do something else in response to that, them doing something else. Whoa! Nice mirror. Attack us for 2. Yeah, that mirror match. Okay. We will stock up. I will take a this town, and I'll also take a burst line. A burst lining is pretty good, right? I'll take a burst lining. And also burst this guy. Yeah, this is gonna do a lot. There's Stormchaser's talent. Oh man, okay. Now it's a battle. Bolt wave. Interesting. I don't think they're gonna hold back. Monster's Rage. Yeah, they're not gonna hold back. Oh, they do hold back. Interesting. I mean, how much damage can we deal here? I don't think it's enough, right? Let's play Shivan Reef. Okay, I can distown my talent and their blocker. Or no, probably the 3/3 here. This music, though. This music's really funny. Alright, I think I do this. Then I'll play another one. This is a sorcery, so I can't really got them anyways, so I think it's better just to kill this when we can. Also trigger the prowess. Which means we hit for 8. I missed lethal. I missed lethal completely. Why didn't I think of that? It's like 5 spells. If I lose, it's going to be my fault. You can equip it into the Hearth Elemental, I guess. I always forget about that. Okay. They're just letting us do this. I'm gonna draw a card first. A Tolarian Terror, that won't really do it. GG. I didn't get to say it. GG. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Ranking back up. No, okay. I could have just burst lining his face for 5 mana, but if that's a spell pierce, then I still win because I just attack, right? No. Then I won't win because there's 3 2/2s on board and he got 2 blockers. So yeah, I mean, play around stuff. Alright, our opponent is Fredo88. Hello, Fredo. I mean, got an Opt and a Whisper, but I don't really get to play it without pinging myself, huh? This is better. Not really. Can't believe I'm putting away a Distown. This is like one of the best cards in the game. But if I don't draw a land, I don't really get to do much of anything, right? Oh boy, okay. If I don't draw a 3rd land, I mean, I've been like mana fucking flooded every game, so I don't know if that's really an issue with this game. Do I put away the Verge? Because otherwise I don't really have that much blue either. You know what? I'm crazy. You're white. Hey, look at King back. It didn't matter. Okay, Shivan Reef. into an unending whisper. Carrot cake. Well, a deck with carrot cake, I don't know if they're gonna run lockdowns. They could. They still could. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Honestly, I think mountains needs to be cut in this deck. I keep drawing verges and mountains at the same time. They keep the top. Does this seem... Oh, I mean, this should come earlier anyways. Because I don't get to not play it... Oh, what am I saying? I don't get to play it untapped. That's what I meant to say. I guess the Cori-Steel is just going to get targeted and killed. This deck is really about turn 1 talent. If we can't turn 1 talent, then you're not talented enough to play this deck. Right, kitty? Cool, kitty. They're gonna attack us? That would be hilarious if they do. Right, that makes sense. Hold back your attacks. I might have creatures to attack you with. Or now they're just looking at the rabbits thinking, huh? Okay, play the Verge. What am I playing this turn? Not this town, so it's time for a stock. Definitely the talent, definitely the burst lining. I got enough lands. Okay. Guess they're hoping for an Elspeth turn or something. Caretaker's talent. Cool. Cool beans. Can't let you have that though. I'm happy for you, but can't let you have it. It seems that you're mana screwed, so I'm gonna keep you mana screwed. As long as I can. Take the 2. Solo block? Double block. Solo block. No blocks. Think about all your plays. Solo block? Double block. Did I make a mistake and not have a blue up? Yes. Was it a good decision? Who knows? I might wanted to hold up burst lining anyways. But yeah, they probably should have. I don't know what happened. Why did it keep red? I didn't have any red spells. It was a temporary lockdown. Yeah. Verge. Talent. Do I want to bring anything back? I don't want to get locked down or get this destroyed. So I'll hold up at this town just potentially because I need it. Enduring Innocence. I don't want to see that. Get bounced. Don't show me that. I got an Abrade. I would like a this town. I'm gonna chain it. Can't believe I have double the lands this control deck has, but it's what's happening right now. Hey, he might be not drawing any lands, but I've been drawing a lot. Look, I put 3 lands on the bottom and I'm still having 6 lands. I saw 9 lands out of, let's see, 45 or 15 plus 9 lands out of 19 cards. That's insane. Carrot cake. It's gonna create a bunny wabbit. I think I'd do it on my turn, to be honest. Kill this. Then we Abrade. Look at that. Get teched. I don't even want to crash through here. They got a Elspeth Smite. Hilarious. You got it. One mana off from actually doing the thing I wanted to do there, which was to play Terror. They got their 4th mana. Now the game begins. Gonna give my creature haste, or not haste, trample. I got a Sleight. Will this Sleight even draw anything? We'll find out. Maybe they got another Elspeth Smite in their hand. It's a bunch of smites. Dude. Well, it's gotta end someday. Here's a Terror. It's terrible. Tap this Terror to draw, and also make it a 4/4, so it can't easily be Elspeth Smited. We got a Burst Lightning. Right End. Yeah, you got it. They still have 2 mana. Maybe it's like a get lost or something. Alright, we can attach the Cori-Steel to our Tolarian Terror for extra but low damage. It's not going to be easy though. He doesn't know that I have it. That is a hidden secret. But he knows I have this town. Actually, no, he does know I have it, because he knows I have this town. So that chain is never breaking. Also, having 7 mana means that that chain is never breaking. Of course, I'm gonna distalent it whenever he targets my talent, so I'm not gonna do anything in the meantime. Just gonna let me go. Attached to this Tolarian Terror. Do you have a removal you would like to hit? This guy is just prowess. It was only a 2/2, but it's now like 11 damage. Which is a lot. Which changes from a 2/2 to like, or from 7 to 11 damage. We're gonna go to our 7-11. Go to our local 7-11 and do the damage. I mean, they can blink the temporary lockdown. I don't think that'll help. You're gonna Fountain Pour a 1/1 to block the 5/5. Yes. You still take a lot of damage. Board wipes cost a lot. Split up. Okay. Let's bounce one of the terrors, I think. Kills one terror. We will Stormchaser's Talent. Gotta level it up right away. And bring back this town. And I think... No, if I... Okay, I probably wanted this town right now. But if I this town right now, you can just temporarily lock down the whole board. How much damage can this deal? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this just enter the battlefield, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I deal 5 damage. I don't think that's good enough. Let's leave this up for now. Five mana. Five mana, 4 mana, it doesn't matter. This town is just such a good card against their style of decks. But doesn't mean we won yet. They are at 9, not at 0. They want to hit our Cori-Steel Cutter, which is very important for them to hit. If they don't do anything this turn, I untap and then they just die. If they do something this turn, then my this town will get them. So they're stuck in here a rock in a hard place. Elspeth is annoying, but it's something we can fight through it. Make soldiers. How much do I care about Elspeth? Because I can bounce this temporary locked. Can I deal 9 damage? Can I deal 9 damage? I need to get a crash through, right? But I can. I can get a crash through. I think I have a crash through. Yeah, I do. It will be a lot. Get me a crash through. We'll play the Terror. The Terror will trigger these. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But the crash through will also give them all trample. All to your face. They're all trample. GG. We also burst lighting your face, so it's extra prowess. Oh, it's satisfying. We got through. -7. GG, Fredo. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you saw all those Cori-cutting, terrifying Hearth Elemental games, how does this deck feel? Do you feel like it's better than the Slickshot decks? I do think this deck fares better than the Slickshot decks against white, especially against temporary lockdown, just because, you know, Hearth Elemental and Tolarian Terror does not get caught up in the lockdown. But I do think my draws today was, I don't want to just say middling. It's almost horrendous in almost every scenario. I never got my Cori-Steel at the right time. Usually, by the time I draw out the Cori-Steel, I already ran out of cards in my hand. That's not fun. But if I did not, if I held the card draws, I would not dig deep enough for Cori-Steel. Also, a lot of times I got flooded, which is a big issue. And I do want to talk about the flooding because I want to go down to 18 lands. I feel like 20 lands might be too much. Maybe 19 lands. But also, another thing that I noticed is, oh my god, the Mountains plus Verge gets me so often. I don't think I want to have this many Mountain versus Verge scenario in this deck. So, I think we need more islands, less mountains. Because the Verge is technically red, so maybe we'll go to 4 islands and 2 mountains. Or 5 islands and 2 mountains, and add in more cards. Or if you want to keep 20 lands, I would say 6 islands and 2 mountains, because that would be 6 lands that starts off blue, and then 6 lands that starts off red. So that's probably a little bit better, since most of the time we want to cast these 1-mana blue spells, and we don't have as many 1-mana red spells. That's something I learned, but I kept the deck list the way it is right now, so that you can see how it kind of landed in today's games. But if you were to play this deck again and you want to keep the land base exactly, or the land count exactly the same, I would say go 6-2 rather than 5-3. Yeah, and then the rest of the deck is fine. Crash through, it kind of crashed through, right? In 1 or 2 games, it gave us the win because we got trample. And most games, it was just a cycle, but having a 1-mana cycle isn't that bad. And then Whisper is basically a 1-mana cycle in most scenario. So yeah, I think this deck is working out just fine. It's not better than the Slick Shot. I don't think it's worse than a Slick Shot. I think it's on par if you're playing it correctly, and it's a fun deck to play because of Cori-Steel Cutter. The card's broken. Now, what else can you say? That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.